Good afternoon. Here is the national news from our studio, VGI TV, Baba Bagede Imo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, hear the major headlines. Foreign terrorists invaded our territory. We are in danger. Umbal to Ike Amechi, Buhari shedding crocodile tears, mocking Indigo. Petrol station shuts operations in Delta, later hiked to 200 naira. Government kidnap ex-Elbon Palm, sec after church meeting. And lastly, on sport news, Nigerian to compete at 2023 World Athletics Relays. Another news on sport. Former Super Eagles striker dies at 34. Now hear the news in details. The leader of Lana Omodua, a group of championing self-determination for Yoruba people, Professor Banji Akintoye, has alleged that some foreign terrorists have invaded some parts of the land. Akintoye, a professor of history, made this disclosure when he addressed the Lana Omodua Congress held in Ibadan, Oyo State on Tuesday. Daily Post recalls the southwest region has in past few months witnessed a series of security challenges such as kidnapping and armed robbery. The latest of such incident was the abduction of travelers along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Friday. But Akintoye, who spoke to those who were in attendance of the Congress over the telephone, insisted that foreign terrorists have invaded some part of the region. Akintoye called on the Yoruba descendants to demand a change in the Nigerian system, which he likely took faulty, and also explained that the Yoruba nation will be actualized before the end of December. He said the foreign terrorists that Fulani has brought are now in our territory. Before the end of December, we all have our own country. I am Professor Adeniro. I'm solidly behind you. We are seriously behind you. Demand change, demand improvement. Our nation is in serious danger. President Muhammadu Buhari has come under attack following the death of First Republic Minister Umbaso Ike Amechi. Daily Post has reported that Amechi died Tuesday morning at the age of 93. However, his death has kept some swagging owing to the failure of the federal government to honor his last wish, which was the release of Mercy Nnamdi Kanu, leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Despite Amechi pleas before his death, the President Muhammadu Buhari led government rule over out a political solution to Kanu's release. The non-Unitarian, popularly known as the Boy is Good, I personally told Buhari that Kanu's release will guarantee peace in the southeast and stabilize the country, and appeal the government did not consider. However, reacting to his death, President Buhari, in his condolence message by his spokesman, Garba Shehu, recalled his encounters with Amechi in Abuja, Abakaliki, and Bùll State. Many petrol stations in Warri, Delta State capital, are shut down, leading to long queues at the fuel station dispensing fuel in the city and its environs. Daily Post observed that most of the filling stations are now selling a liter of petrol for 200 naira, as against the official pump price of 180 naira. A handful of stations that are active today, November 1st, 2022, include the station by the popular cinema, the Michels Oil and Gas Limited along End Road, and Shafa filling station at NM Hotel in Obi local government area. A commercial tricycle operator who spoke with our correspondent on condition of anonymity expressed fear that marketers may be holding the product and told that will likely be a high in the price of petroleum products since they bought a liter for 200 naira. He appealed to President Muhammadu Buhari to come to the rescue of Nigerians by making petroleum products available and cheaper. Some of the petrol station pump attendants declined comment on the matter when approached by Daily Trust. Government on Monday kidnapped a former permanent secretary of Akwa Ibom State, Ignatius Brown, in Abak local government area of the state. Brown, who is the chairman St. John's Catholic Church Council, Abak local government, was abducted a few meters away from his home while returning home after the church meeting he had with his members that very day. The retired permanent secretary, who held with Itan local government area had been living in Abak for many years before the incident occurred that fateful day. An eyewitness who identified himself as Mr. Anifel Marcos told newsmen in Uyo on Tuesday that the husband strayed the PLs from the church along Abak Ikot Ekwene Road and overtook his driver some few meters away from his house. He said the husband strayed him from the St. John's Catholic Church along Abak Ikot Ekwene Road and overpowered the driver close to the house at Udoko Street, after shooting sporadically to scare away other vehicles and commuters on the road. And lastly, on sport news, the World Athletics has confirmed the qualification of Nigerian women's 4x100-meter relay and 4x400-meter mixed relay to compete at World Athletics Concourse 2023 World Relays earlier scheduled to hold in Budapest, Hungary in August 2023. The event had been postponed to be held between April and May 2025, according to a statement from World Athletics. The two relay teams booked their spot in Budapest following the revision of the qualification system by World Athletics. Due to the ongoing pandemic, the decision was made in agreement with the Guangzhou Local Organizing Committee and the Chinese Athletics Association. The World Athletics Competition Commission, with approval of the Council, revised the qualification system to include the top 8 teams from the World Athletics Championships Aragon 2022 and the top 8 teams from the performance list. Another news on sports. Former Kano pillar forward Bello Musa Kofamata is dead. Politics Nigeria learned that Kofamata, also a former Nigerian international, died late on Tuesday in his hometown in Kano after a brief illness. He was 34 years old. The deceased will be buried later today on Wednesday in his family house in Kofamata, Kano State, in accordance with Islamic rite. Kofamata started his football career in 2007 with Buffalo FC of Kano. In the same year, he joined Kano Pillars. In 2010, he moved to Airlines FC Owerri and returned to Kano Pillars in 2012, and later crossed over to Ekanem Warriors of Maiduguri. He sealed a deal with IK Start of Norway following his paid trials with the team. With Kano Pillars, he won the Nigeria Premier League for 2007 to 2008 and was with 11 goals the top goal scorer. And that concludes the national news for today. But before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Foreign terrorists invaded our territory. We are in danger. Umbazuike Amechi, Buhari shedding crocodile tears, mocking Indigo. Petrol station short operations in data, later hiked to 200. Please kindly follow us on all our social media handles. On Facebook as Gbagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Follow us there and share the page. And on Instagram as Gbagede Imo _22. Follow us there and like our page. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment on that comment section and turn on your post notification bell. And for the placement of your advert, please call the number showing on the screen. Thanks so much for always listening to our news on BGI TV. I am Stanut Olakomi Ajikade.